What's up, bikers? Today I am taking you to Cincinnati, Ohio, home of chili on spaghetti, questionable weather, and apparently motorcycle shows at airports. Planes, motorcycles, and one giant airport hangar. Welcome to the Hangar 2 Motorcycle Show. Yeah, I cannot believe they had a bike show in an airport hangar. This really was not your average bike show in a parking lot either. We had bikes parked next to airplanes that were actively taking off. And honestly, I was just waiting for one of those bikers to break past the barriers they had put up and race one of those airplanes down the runway. And the bike builds? Oh yeah, they brought out the good stuff. Shiny customs, the old school classics, and a few wild builds that made me think to myself, I wouldn't even dare to try and ride that. The vibe was solid too. Good people, good bikes, great merch, basically everything you need at a bike show. With the added bonus of airplanes next to you. Seriously though, where else are you gonna see a Harley parked in a hangar next to a Cessna getting ready to take off? Only in Cincinnati. Lundkin Airport isn't just some random backdrop either. This place actually has history. It was built back in the 1920s, and it was actually Cincinnati's very first official airport. Fun fact, American Airlines ran flights out of here in the 1930s before a giant flood, and then they moved to a bigger airport. So yeah, bikes and planes, I think they mix great here. Really though, walking through an airplane hangar packed with bikes felt like stepping into some kind of alternate universe. Half biker rally, half Top Gun. I really do want to thank whoever thought, hey, let's put motorcycles in an airport hangar. Honestly, genius. Forget owning a garage, I'm about to start asking someone if I can store my Harley in an airport hangar. Way cooler. Okay, but seriously, let's get talking about the bike builds here. Like this beauty right here. It's shinier than my future. If I sneezed anywhere near it, the owner would probably throw me out of the hangar. I mean, look at this chrome. You could check your hair in it. Don't tempt me. And then we've also got a little more wild builds that look like they were designed during some fever dream. Tell me that doesn't look like it runs on Red Bull and bad decisions. Now the classics. You know I love these, and I know you love these. They got more character than half the people that I know, and this one looks like it's been through 100 road trips and still starts better than my car every Monday morning. This bike is cleaner than my entire house. Alright, now this bike looks like it runs on pure chaos and bad decisions. I'm here for it. The paint jobs here were also next level. I mean, like, look at this tank. And then there was this one. Look at those details. And the straight up candy apple red. Amazing. Oh, and this was seriously cool. They had old school tintype photography at the show. Like, straight out of the 1800s. Stand perfectly still while your soul gets captured on a metal plate. I saw some of the cutest people getting theirs done, and honestly, they looked like total biker outlaws frozen in time. The vendors there had the essentials too. Patches, shirts, shiny parts, and of course, some free stuff. And yes, I took that free stuff. It really is wild to think that somebody planned this up and was like, yeah, bikes parked under an airplane hangar. Like, sorry, but your bike show at a strip mall just doesn't really compare. Here's another gem about the Lundkin Airport. Back in the day, this was one of the busiest airports in the entire country. Amelia Earhart herself even flew in and out of here in the 1930s. Yeah, Amelia Earhart. Okay, who designed this seat? I mean, that's a torture device. Riding more than 10 miles on that thing, and you are for sure booking a chiropractor appointment. One thing that was exceptionally noticeable about this bike show was how individualized each bike build really was. We didn't have a lot of repeat looks or designs. Everybody had their own little intricate added details that made it so special and unique. And looking and trying to find those details on each bike build is what makes chopper shows so much fun for me. The atmosphere at this bike show was perfect though. It was a mix of laid back and high energy. Everyone was checking out the bike builds, checking out the airplanes, swapping stories, and probably lying just a little bit about how fast their bike actually goes. You know who you are. Of course, the bikes that I thought were the prettiest were the pink ones, but the bikes that I thought were the sexiest were, of course, the ones that YouTube wants me to censor. Like I said earlier, whoever thought of this event is a genius because motorcycle builds look fabulous inside an airport hangar. Another fun fact about the Lunken Airport, this place has been involved in a massive flood, like I said before. It literally shut it down. And that's why Cincinnati moved its main flights to another airport. But the locals kept it alive. And now it's used for much smaller planes, business jets, and apparently a giant biker takeover. Well, that wraps up the Hangar 2 motorcycle show at Lunken Airport. Bikes, planes, and a little bit of history. Honestly, 10 out of 10 show. I will be back next year, and possibly I might show up in pilot goggles. You'll just have to come and find out. Would you come check out a motorcycle show at an airport? Drop in the comments if you would or not, because I know half of you are saying, only if I can drag race an airplane. Also be sure to comment which bike was your favorite build, or what accent was your favorite. Okay guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me today. If you are new here, don't forget to subscribe, and I will catch you on the next video. Peace out.